Hey, welcome back, everybody. It's Shino. And in this episode, we're going to talk about moon bridges and how we can create them and add them into our Edo World build. So stay tuned. Okay, so let's talk about moon bridges. What is a moon bridge? A moon bridge is a functional item. If you go to Japan, and here's a picture from my last trip that I went there back in 2019. This is at a park, a strolling park, and this moon bridge is crossing over the water. Now, in typical Japanese fashion, items that are functional have become decorative. Function of a moon bridge is to create a pedestrian area over water, but still allow boats to travel underneath it and barges. So that's why they raise up so high, is to allow the boats to travel through. Now, what's so interesting about a moon bridge and why they earn the name of a moon bridge is on still water, when the sun is reflecting, or when you have the image reflecting off the water, the circular fashion of the bridge will match up with the reflection and make a perfect circle to resemble the moon. And that's how they get their name of a moon bridge. So really, the first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to take and decide where the outside edges of the moon bridge are going to go. In this situation, this is going to work out perfectly. I'm going to put one there, and we're going to go 1, 2, and we're going to do that one. So we're going to make this one too wide as we come across, just like that. And now what we're going to do is just stair step this up and out. Okay, so just looking at it, it looks like to me we may have to go up just a little bit more right here. Like that. Yep, I think that's going to work out a lot better. There we go. Perfect. Keep it symmetrical. That is the entire idea of it. So it looks like our moon bridge is going to have to come up and probably right this area. So we're going to put one more area right here. And we're going to put one more down here on the ground. There, 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 and there. So I'm going to start off. We're going to go ahead and turn all of these right here into chisel pieces. And I think we're going to start off first with the 8x8. We're going to knock it off just like that. And every time I do one side, I'm going to do the other side the exact same way. Again, we want to keep it symmetrical. The other thing about a moon, if you look at these bridges as they cross, let's take a look at this one. You're going to see that in the area where it's going up and over, that's a little too steep for people to kind of climb over. So the walkway going up to it is elongated back. So we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to give it a little bit of a reach back. For a walkway going in, I want this to step up just a little bit more. Like that. Yep, that feels good. And then we're going to come up here along the top and put in like that. All right, so I wasn't very happy with the way that the arch was taking, so went ahead and we're going to start this over right from the beginning, okay? So we want to get a nice, as best we can as far as a curve in here goes. So I went ahead and put this back to a position so that when I look at this, I can see that that's about where I want my circle to go, is just about like that right there. So we're going to start knocking this back just until we get what we want as far as the circle goes, okay? So let's start off. I think the first thing I want to do is down here, and we're going to get both these sides again like that. And let's go ahead and we're going to do as much of this in the 8x8 that we can. Let's go that way. And then I think, yeah, really, actually probably could just knock that layer right there off. Let's try this. So there we have our moon bridge. Nice little feature to add into your builds. These are not complicated to build, but they go a long way into adding a little more of a dimension to your build. Now, one of the things that I like to do, since we've been talking about water and everything else, is maybe come in along here and add in just a little more muddy gravel here. Yeah, just to give it just a little more. Make you disappear there too. There we go. Looks very nice. Let's work on this side now. So we want to make sure we go ahead and we're going to take some of that. And I feel like taking it up just a little bit higher here. Looks good. We're going to throw a few more cattails in amongst here. Especially on this side. Put you in there. There we go. Oh, that looks good. Let's throw a few more up underneath here. I want to be able to see them kind of sneaking out around the edge like that. So as you're looking down through there, you can see them kind of extending back over into this area. Let's grab a few more of the lily pads. Give them a place to live. And another flower that I really like. I love the red top grass. I think it's one of those that if you're not using it in your builds right now, probably ought to start doing it. I love the way it adds to the colors. And you really don't need a whole lot of them, but like I just looked right through there and I thought to myself, boy, that needs a little bit of color right there. That looks good. And I need a little bit over on this side too, but I want to sneak it back in. So I'm looking at it through the grass as well. Oh yeah, that looks good. Okay, the other thing that I did over here, I don't think we have to do it, but I like the papyrus as well. Cattails work pretty good, but the papyrus, I think, is just another dimension. It's a difference. It's a change in texture. So I want to throw some of that living back over in this area. That looks nice. And I think we need a tree right up in here. Let's look at a bald cypress. Let's get a bald cypress in here. How long is that going to take? 5 days? We can make that happen. Let's just get one of them in here. Maybe one over on this side too. And if I'm going to be looking through the moon gate, I want to be able to see that one right through there. And I think I want to have one just like right here as well. Okay, last thing I wanted to do, just put a couple of little lanterns in here. I like putting the bismuth bronze, the lanterns on top of wood pine, the pine fences. I don't know, those colors seem to really work, especially when you're talking about a Japanese build. So there we go. Got a little bit of tree growth in here. We've got our plantings in, added fish down into our little water area. Ah, this is nice. I like it. Again, this is designed to be a pedestrian walkway up and over to get you across water and still allow for boats to travel through. So think about how you can incorporate this into your build and give yourself a little area where you can have fishes. All right, folks. Hey, thanks for spending this time with me. This is Shino, and we will see you next time. Take care.